And here we are. First, let's meet my special guest and see who he is and what he has in his garage. Then we'll head to the track. So, I'm calling Arkadiusz Dudko.
Listen, is Statue at home?
The gates are opening.
Hey, not over the threshold, not over the threshold. He's not here. Hey, hi.
Listen, standing in front of me is Mr. Arkadiusz Dudko, who's wearing a nice little shirt, blouse, and cap. Arek, what are you doing here in this institution? Tell me, I'm just going to ask you straight away. Well,
I'm one of the three managers, so to speak. Yes, I'm Driftmasters Vice President.
show us what you have in your garage and what toys Arek is hiding behind this gate.
That's right. You can see my cars. Not the daily ones, but the weekend cars. As you can see, I have a Nissan and an Alfa. Italy and Japan.
Listen, I've always dreamed of having my own garage, to park my car, and to have it with that kind of vibe. I just need to add a few more elements to the wall, and it'll be perfect. What Nissan is this, and what's its story?
Oh wow, this will be my next Nissan. I'm a Nissan guy, not BMW, definitely. I've always preferred the S14 and S200 over the S15. It's just, you know.
That speech recognition engine?
No, I don't have a speech recognition here, but it's not a MUT because it has a Nissan RB25 engine.
Oh, listen, so the engine isn't from a BMW?
It's not from a BMW, it's a Toyota, actually a Nissan engine. I'm just joking, there's an RB25 here. I call it a beater, although I know that's sometimes offensive because a beater is a different budget. I understand.
In Poland, it's called a Japanese beater. In Japan, just a beater. To us, it's a gem, like having an E36 with a 2.0 engine, right?
It's supposed to drive, it's supposed to bring me joy. Not to look good, but you know.
How much power?
438 horsepower, about 624 torque, if I recall. Whoa! Chinese turbo from AliExpress, just 1,640 zlotys. 1,640 zlotys. This is my second one. The first lasted 2 years before breaking. I bought and installed this one for 1,640 zlotys.
Listen, how do people do it that they drive cars and don't break them, right?
Yeah, because... Horses.
510.
Horses, yes, 600 torque.
And the most important question, what kind of drive?
Rear Alpha.
With rear-wheel drive? Yes. Have you tried drifting?
Of course, of course. Your well-known friend Kickster claims that Alpha...
Well known? Not really.
You can't drift an Alpha, that it's a problem, that it doesn't work. Greetings to you. It drives well, but of course it doesn't drive like a BMW. This car is built for racing, not drifting. That's right. Because this differential, unfortunately, here it's torque vectoring, 2 clutches on the rear axles, and it doesn't quite work that way. It works well at full throttle, but when you ease off the gas, then the system becomes a bit intrusive. The engine is a Ferrari, specifically from the 488 model.
As for the engine, let's show it. Oh, show it. If we're saying there's something from Ferrari in there, it's probably worth lifting the hood. It just has 2 fewer cylinders. Here we have a V6.
Biturbo.
Biturbo and 90 degrees. Look. Yes. The angle. Yes. 2.
Throttle bodies. Well, this is really more of a Ferrari engine with 2 cylinders cut off because that's a V8 here.
Are there 2 coolant reservoirs?
One of the reservoirs cools the water, the other cools the intercoolers.
So we have a water intercooler. Yes.
A really cool thing about this car in general, 14 radiators. 14 radiators, and here's a little anecdote. You're a bit of a BMW guy.
Right? I mean, let me tell you this. I used to be BMW, now I'm Nissan.
What's the operating oil temperature in a BMW? In the M series, 100 degrees. And here, while driving, it's 75, 80.
Wait, so you're not warming up the oil enough?
Believe me, when I'm driving on the track, I have 100.
Listen, exactly. It's about the starting point. So if we have 75 degrees at the exit and not 90 or 100, then it's obvious what this car is meant for. So it's simply made for dynamic driving. Spoiler.
This is a spoiler from GTM. That's how I bought it. Exactly.
So it's not original.
Spoiler? No. The original was too small, so I got the limited edition from GTM and liked it. Listen, I don't know
Which one you assembled, but I see our tastes are similar. Because honestly, that spoiler really fits. It's just...
Also carbon accents practically everywhere, but that spoiler isn't just there for show. It's really like a Formula 1 team. Alf worked on it. No, and
Above this,
above 120 per hour, it lowers to improve aerodynamics beneath, and the car's underside is completely flat. Completely flat, yes. So it's also the only car in history in this class that has dynamic aerodynamics, you could say, right?
it's an alpha, but it can really surprise you.
Exactly. And not everyone knows about it,
Pouring asphalt on the National Stadium just for 2 days, that's really out of this world. How much did it cost?
I can't discuss money, Lukasz, due to confidentiality agreements, but maybe you're really asking about the stress it cost instead. Nerves, hair.
He has it, so it's not too bad.
I lost a few years at this event, yes.
A 6-digit number?
I could say I'm winking, but I can't.
A lot. It's a disaster.
Last year we actually started working in May, and this year it's already happening. It's March, February, January. Well, this year we're also doing around there, so as we already mentioned, we started much earlier. There will be a lot more attractions, and this year we want to blow the system up again.
Arek, are you even involved in drifting?
I've had it about 20 years, almost half my life. I used to drive.
In Japan, and even competed as a driver in some competitions.
Poland. You have the footage, I'm sending it to Lukasz, how I ended up in the bushes, in the top 8 driving with the monkey. It threw me out at the airport and I stopped by a tree there.
All right, let's record a cold start and begin with a new one. Nissan 200 SX with an RB25 engine. Now it's time for the Alpha's cold start and the chopped 2 cylinders from the Ferrari. Let's see how Alpha has refined the exhaust system. Let's see what happens. This is honestly shocking, I can't believe it. Seriously, 2 calipers in the back. Listen, this isn't a drift car. Obviously,
one caliper is for the parking brake, but it's there, and the other is for the regular foot brake. And it's Alpha that has something like this.
all right.
The long-awaited moment has come to test the diesel. That's why we're packing up the cars and heading straight to the legendary Poznań track. Ow!
All right, we're finally at the track, and not just any track, we're at the Poznań track. Once again, thanks Arek, because he got us the pass here. I'm about to get in the car and finally test it out. Together with Arek, my diesel project here took a few months.
Only Lukasz could come out.
So listen, there's no need to drag it out. Let's get in the car. Sit down, Arek,
Well, hi.
and let's go. We'll see how our diesel performs.
I fixed the diesel, so let's try it. problem, Łukasz. This car drives great.
Listen, right after it happened, Arek Dudko gave me a ride. I'll be honest, Arek, maybe try competing in an event like Drift Open. Just for fun. Look, the guy got in the car. He managed the transitions well. You can tell he's from the old school of drifting.
Vega.
Old Vega. Okay, helmet on. Let's get back. Listen. I'm making myself a diesel there. I'm driving well. Arek joined. Boom. The whole track. It was his first time in. Little switch. He was flicking, flick, flick, letting go. Listen, this guy should take part in some competitions.
I'm curious how I'd handle your car, since I don't know how you set it up. Oh man.
You got in.
At all in.
Diesel? I got in. Like...
We don't have to pretend. I've driven for 12 years and know how to drive, but honestly, your car drives itself. Hats off. Honestly, Łukasz, it's just easy to drive. Road key, it's very smooth. Hands at 2:45 for most of the route. Everything works. It's the perfect car for learning.
Really? Well, thanks, Arek.
I drive a quiet little diesel.
The point is not to make the car too grippy in the back at first. Because we're supposed to learn how to drive, not fight with the car. Put in the miles and step by step. But damn, I'm really excited. The project is finished. And then with Arek, he really pushed it, you know? I just drove in gently at first. The guy just got in. Damn. He floored it, drifting the entire track, side to side, right?
It held up and temperatures were normal.
All right, it's time for the Nissan. Arek says it's going to be a bit wild. We'll see.
It's a different kind of talk. Here, everything is smooth, nice, easy, and pleasant. There, it's a bit of a struggle. We'll manage.
Let's go. Fire up the pistons. What kind? Whoa! Whoa! Not bad. Listen, I'm testing the last upgrade for now when it comes to the car's styling, because I was missing a rear spoiler. Thanks to omtuning.il, check out this awesome thing being installed here. Such a cool spoiler at the price you can see here. You can also buy it in their store. And we're going to install it on the rear hatch. But of course, we'll clean it first. For the back of the car, Shiny Garage is the only brand we could use, so that's our choice. Just like the guys taught me. First we wipe with one side of the cloth, and then we use the dry side of the cloth. Thanks to that, we have a clean surface on the coating. And now we can install our spoiler. Let's see how it fits. Voila, the last piece of the puzzle. Let me know if it looks good, or if we should still do something with the back of the car. So let's keep going. We've done a lot of driving. The first tests are basically done, and they've ended positively. I didn't want to overdo it since I was getting excited, but I still have to drive 300 km back. I'm really happy with the car, with the project. And to sum it up briefly, Arek, our rides, what do you say? No.
I'm not just saying this to flatter you, but honestly, it's all positive. All those solutions you were wondering about, they worked. What you said, that you still have to come back with it, that's exactly what we're talking about. It's beautiful. You come, get on the wheels, ride, and go back, man.
Drift.
From back in the day, so it's great. The car drives really well. I treated it like my own, as you saw.
Arek, thanks for today. Important parish announcement. We're starting with a major topic. Listen, really, and this will be a multi-year project. Namely, the virtual edition of the Driftmasters League. Really, it's a big deal. Here, we've partnered with Driftmasters because I'll also be participating in the competition and I'll also be the league's ambassador for Poland. So stay tuned. I'll be updating you on what's happening, and at the end of the year, there will be a surprise. Yes.
We were returning, but that's not new since Driftmasters already had 2 seasons during the pandemic.
I took part.
You took part. This year, we kind of started working with you to have you as our ambassador, our face, because this is mainly your world and we want to connect the virtual world with the real one, and you actually do ride as well. So that's something everything came together well for us. We won't reveal the end of year surprise or our plans yet, but overall, this year we aim to make the virtual league better than before, invite top drivers, sim racers, and regular people who want to join.
Listen,
You lead.
Listen, the car is finished, tested right here on the track. So from this place, I warmly invite you to my drift school, so you can take your first steps or develop your driving technique with this car together with me on the track. Go to the website skoladriftu.il and I'll see you on the track.